Too many balls in the middle of the plate. A couple sliders that he left in the middle of the plate. The one, the Coco was down, but it was down and in where he could drop the head on it, and he got himself in trouble.
Seems like oftentimes when he's been getting in trouble this year, it's been early in games. Why do you think he struggles early?
It's pretty typical of pitchers. Starting pitchers, a lot of times you talk about if you don't get to him early, you're not going to get to him, and he struggled early and was never really able to recover.
If you look at the 5 starters, he averages the least amount of innings as far as distance is concerned. Can you continue to go with him?
I mean, we haven't made any changes, so so we just got to find a way to get it done.
What'd you say to him when you went out there, Joe?
I just, try to take a little bit different approach. I mean, he was struggling a little bit and just talked about it and trying to get trying to stop it there in a sense.
Why did you feel you had to deliver the message rather than Larry at that point?
Well, I was up, and, there was something I wanted to talk about, so I went.
Carlos, we get the outs there? What happened?
Yeah, it looks like it. It's an embarrassing play. It's probably happened to all of us, but a lot of times it's more that you slow up running to the bag opposed to peeling off. And it's obviously a lot more glaring when that happens.
Seemed like the guys were reminding Soriano there were 2 outs.
Yeah. The good thing about Carlos, though, he swung the bat well today. He had 4 balls on the screws, and that's a good sign.
So all the substitutions would request the score, right?
Yeah, nobody's hurt, no.
Joe, collectively looking at this trip, the way it started, to come out of it 5-4,
yeah.
Big picture, can you look at it and say, it wasn't too bad?
Yeah, well, I think if you were to say before you start a road trip, you go on the West Coast, you're going to end up with a positive road trip, you probably said, all right. But when we were 5-2 and have a chance to have a really good road trip, it kind of stings a little bit, but you got to keep big picture.
How impressive with the A's now?
They're a good club. Yeah, I mean, they're a good club. I talked about they hit the ball in the ballpark, and you have to control that. And today we weren't able to do it, and they flexed their muscle today and beat us bad.
Joe, you've seen this throughout the year so far, but kind of nice, though, when Derek Jeter gets to, have his final game somewhere in visiting city.
Yeah, I mean, it's been enjoyable to watch this. The fans have been great all around baseball. Every opposing city that we've been in, they've treated him with a lot of admiration and respect, and it's been really nice to see a guy that's meant so much to the game.